పారిశ్రామికవేత్తలు పెట్టుబడిదారులు వ్యాపార దిగ్గజాలతో గ్లోబల్ SME సమ్మిట్ అట్టహాసంగా జరుగుతుంది. HMTV HansIndia మీడియా పార్ట్నర్స్ గా వ్యవహరించాయి. ఇవాల్టితో ఈ సమ్మిట్ ముగియనుంది. టెక్నాలజీ ఆధారిత పరిశ్రమల స్థాపనకు పెట్టుబడిదారులు ఆసక్తి కనబరిచారు. పరిశ్రమల స్థాపనకు ముందుకు వచ్చే పారిశ్రామికవేత్తలకు ప్రోత్సాహకాలతో పాటు అనుమతులను సులభతరం చేశామని మంత్రి కొండపల్లి శ్రీనివాస్ తెలిపారు. ప్రధానమంత్రి మోడీ ఏపీ సీఎం చంద్రబాబు సారథ్యంలో వికసిత్ భారత్ 2047 లక్ష్యంగా పారిశ్రామిక ప్రగతి సాధనలో భాగస్వామ్యం కావాలని టెక్ దిగ్గజాలను ఆహ్వానించారు. యువతకు ఉపాధి కల్పించి దేశ ఆర్థిక అభివృద్ధిలో పాలుపంచుకోవాలని కోరారు.
Okay, my name is Shaukat Hussain Rani and I'm actually serial entrepreneur. But right now I was an investment banker for 25 years and now I'm running a venture capital firms in Bangladesh, which is also, we are running also not only venture capital as well as we are running a, investment banking, which is we have asset management where we have several funds. One of the funds is that, we are actually approaching the startups from Bangladesh and there is a lot of way we can cooperate with India. And I've been also there in India. I was working in India back in 2002 in Delhi and I was in India for 3 years. So there is a lot of way we can actually work with a lot of entrepreneurs, investors, and there is a big opportunity for a lot of Indian investors or Indian entrepreneurs to develop their business in Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a big market and it's, it's a 20 million people, 200 million people, 20 crore. 20 crore. So market is a small country with a big market, with a big appetite for shopping, and we have people are spending a lot of money, and there is a huge opportunity for Indian entrepreneurs to also grow in Bangladesh. So Andhra Pradesh also, I have talked to the minister as well, and we have talked, and we have our head office in Hong Kong. We are recently actually forming an Asian investment fund. We'll be focusing also Indian market. So yes, we have a plan for India as well. Actually, SMEs facing a lot of challenges. Today's world, all the young generation, if we talk about Gen Z, and there's two different things they want to do in their life. One is a big company, or they don't do anything. So nowadays there's a lot of options for them to actually sit at home and make a lot of money and building their career. So they don't want to take in hassles. They don't want to take build their own company. If they want to build something, they want to build big. So in between the SMEs actually going out of the ecosystem. So I think it's a good initiative for Mr. Anis is to build it back and try to impress it to the people, to the entrepreneurs, or people want to be entrepreneur, to build small companies and then slowly grow into the market.
According to you, what's the next big thing?
My according to me is like two things I think is going to be big. Next thing is one is the food security of the food. That's next big thing. Agriculture, and another thing, people say AI and everything, but now AI is going to be a tool to a lot of other things. But for me, I think is going to be the next thing is sustainable energy, green energy, and eco-friendly food, and also security of the food. That you are actually securing your food for the country, or these things. I think that's the biggest thing will be in the next.
Like millets and all that.
Yes, exactly. So because of this help of AI or new technology, the agro business will adapt and cut the between layers between farmer to the end consumer. There is a lot of layers. So this technology will cut the layers. So food security will be much important for the investors or the entrepreneurs. So this is, I think, the next thing in a business world. Future food processing, it's a part of the whole thing, it's a whole value chain for growing to to the end process and everything. But I think food processing also will go out a little bit because people are aware of a lot of things now. The processing food is not good for health, so people will try to have a lot of fresh product. So now the challenge is how to actually bring this organic product to the consumer, direct to the consumer. So this kind of business will grow.
The football in the world. I am very happy to be here. It's on first global SME summit in Davos. Actually, this was arranged by Anis Khan. He has worked very hard, and it's wonderful to see people almost from 40 countries coming here, representing their companies, and also discussing between them. I hope and I pray to Allah also that this should have a great success, and the people should be making connections here, and especially SMEs. SMEs need something to get out of S to become M, and from M going beyond M. So that push can be done through this summit. I'm quite hopeful because different people have gave wonderful presentations, and also the people coming from so many countries, they were engaged in different kind of negotiations. I'm quite hopeful that there will be many understandings and JVs will be done. Major challenges facing, I think the major challenge is the mindset of themselves, the company. Because if somebody remain small for last 40 years, they should start thinking themselves and come out of that mindset that what they are producing is the best thing, because his father and grandfather was doing the job in this way. But as the technologies is changing, so this is not only few things are changing, almost everything is changing. So you have to adopt what is new. It can be AI, it can be modern machines, it can be modern way of doing businesses, modern way of manufacturing. Everything is changing. So you have to go along with the change. If you are stagnant, you are dying down.
So my name is Amina Ahmed, and I am the country representative to Pakistan for Global SME Business Home. And this organization, it's apart from Pakistan, of course I'm a part of this. So the thing is that we are facilitating the businesses, especially the small medium enterprises, into the global markets so that they can elevate and so that they can get more of the exposure. This is our basic objective, and for that we would like to connect with more of the international organizations, and we are happy that we have been able to pull it off well. So looking forward to have a more more progressed, more elevated event next year. And as for Pakistan, I would say that 90% of our businesses comes from the SMEs, and through that, of course, we are a developing country, so we need the platform, and we felt that this is the platform that we should use to promote ourselves, our businesses, especially the sports and textile sectors. Textile is already there, very much into the international market, but even the sports sector is there. But of course, like forward sports, you interviewed them just a while back. But the thing is that they are the few companies which are very renowned, but there are the more companies, like 95 companies are back in the country, and they need this side of recognition. So I hope that this platform will serve its purpose, and not only for Pakistan but for every country. And the best thing about this platform is that we all are here synchronizing very well, and especially there is the very good visibility for South Asia, I would say. I think I'm more representing South Asia right now. It's India, of course. We have a giant in the South Asia. That's it is again when we talk about the neighbors, it feels good to have such a economically strengthened country. So yes, of course, India is there, Bangladesh is there, Pakistan is there. So three nations coming out here more strongly in the Davos. This is something we should celebrate. And we are thankful to the Indian Ministry who has come here, joined us here, supported the cause, which was very important. The Ministry of Andhra Pradesh, and we are honorable for that. And of course, you guys giving us the importance request. This is something means a lot. Thank you so very much.
My name is Mohammad Hassan Ansari. I'm from Sea Power for Marine Services, Saudi Arabia. We are participating at the first Global SME Summit in Davos. It's a remarkable event, and a great idea initiated by Mr. Anis, and we are participating from Saudi Arabia, and the idea to participate in Global SME is to show the evolution of SMEs in Saudi Arabia and the opportunities. This is what we are looking for some great partnerships, some great discussion, and last 2 days we are having some great inaugural speeches from the dignitaries and the panels and some ministers. So it's a great opportunity for all of us to participate here, and I'm really happy to know more about Andhra Pradesh. Mr. Srinivas, he presented amazingly well and have shown the true colors of Andhra Pradesh. So all the best for all the participants, and we are looking forward. The next big thing in logistics, as we all are talking about AI and the robotics. So yes, in terms of warehousing, in terms of logistics, yes, there is a lot of room for the improvement. I would say that complete redesign of logistics is required. Beside that, there are a lot of opportunities that and a lot of processes that needs to be changed globally, not only for Saudi Arabia or for India or other countries. Yes, there will be something on the regional basis. However, there are things required that needs to be done on the global panel as well.
And SMEs everywhere in the world are the backbone of most economies, is where most families get their income. Different countries have different challenges, so it's very interesting to hear what Indians, what Pakistanis, what Bangladeshis are facing. And this summit is really high caliber. Obviously, being here in Switzerland, crypto and digital asset is a big topic, and now when we see or look over the Great Pond, the US is really making waves, and the Europeans as well. I think there's going to be a trend that's going to continue of disintermediation and decentralization in finance. On AI, if you look at like industries like content creation, videos, design, layout, that's already here. I think I went to an event of OpenAI last night, and they really want to disrupt the work of work. And what they mean, there's a lot of manual work in every company, meeting notes, minutes, and AI will disrupt that. And what that means is that humans will get a different function within a company that's hopefully more creative, more forward-looking, not only managerial tasks. Typically 1/4 of your time in a company is administrative work, and hopefully AI will alleviate that. It's really impressive what India did, handing bank accounts to the citizen. It's important that you have these payment rails. With that, you can have new lending opportunities. You give them different peer-to-peer. I think peer-to-peer, also crypto's peer-to-peer, that's a big development where you give the power to the people to create new financial solutions that really suit their needs and is not administrated by big institutions. The interesting thing about support for SMEs, like if you look in the financial sector, the big banks, they do get help. If you look at Credit Suisse and UBS, the state stepped in. So if you're too big to fail, then you get help. This is not the case for SMEs. I think SMEs are much more vulnerable. There is no state intervention. And that's obviously puts a much higher risk on SMEs versus big banks. And that's still something I feel that needs to be addressed. It's not equal treatment. There's a lot of innovation. I think with any startups, ecosystems are really important. We've seen this here in Switzerland with the Crypto Valley, having an entire value stack from lawyers to engineers to coders to the regulators important. And I think the great thing nowadays in the world is you can learn from other ecosystems and you can co-connect with them. And really with that, take a step forward. A good example is the Middle East, like Dubai, UAE, that really are adopting the best practices and attract entrepreneurs. And other countries can take this as a role model and apply the same principle. Copy what others have done and supercharge it.